And he goes, that's the ugliest coochie I've ever seen in my life.
No, he did not.
Yes.
This was your boyfriend? Describe what you're feeling to them.
Have you ever seen the episode of Men in Black, as in the movie, not the episode, the movie of Men in Black when the creature comes out of his chest and it's like,
I don't recall that scene, but I can visualize what you're saying.
It's a little baby alien. It pops out of his heart, and that's how my uterus feels.
It feels like there's something crawling out.
I don't know. It feels like it would hurt a lot.
Cutie has cramps. Welcome to Wine About It.
Welcome to Wine About It. I just did the grossest thing ever.
Did you pee again?
I took my Diva cup out and I took a shot of it. No, I didn't.
Oh my god, what the hell?
I'm on pain. I'm high off of pain right now. I have been sick. Is this me? No, it's you again.
No, it's
God,
me.
you're a problem. I've been sick, and so I've been doing like the hippie shit where you're supposed to drink apple cider vinegar.
Ew.
I know. So I like put it in my tea, and then you try to like put a bunch of lemon in there and honey, so you can try to convince yourself it's just lemon and honey, but then the vinegar, it's so gross.
Why don't you just take a shot of it?
Oh, it's worse, I promise.
Oh. Okay.
It's torture no matter what, but I just made coffee because I'm having cramps, and caffeine helps with your cramps.
You put vinegar in your coffee?
Well, yeah. So I was like, well, maybe the coffee flavor will hide the vinegar, but as soon as I put the vinegar in, it curdled the milk in my coffee.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
really
the
good.
smell that it produced made me vomit. Like
Actually?
in my mouth. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So I don't recommend that. And now I have this really cup of coffee.
That's a crazy, putting vinegar in coffee is crazy. That was a crazy move for you.
But it was a well thought out move. Because coffee is such a strong flavor.
I guess.
I thought it would mask it. Me?
I don't know.
But he deserved to be murdered.
What?
I'm saying is like when you call someone crazy and they have a good excuse, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
I am so lost right now. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Take it away. How was your Christmas?
Christmas was fine. It was magical and wonderful, and I saw my mom kissing Santa Claus.
I feel like I can still taste the vinegar, even though I used a new
gross.
cup. It's just because
really
I
gross.
smelled the combo together that now I can't drink coffee. What'd you do? What'd you do for Christmas?
I went to see my
Any
boyfriend's
drama?
family.
Any hot goss?
I have no hot goss and I have no drama. I went to see my boyfriend's family and they were lovely and they did not think that I was poor, just for the record. Actually,
Did you ask?
They were like, wow. Yeah, I was like, do you guys think I'm poor? And they're like, no, you're fine.
That's so sick of them.
Yeah, so everything's all good there. No problems, no drama. It was good. And then I came back and realized that I'm drowning because I fell behind a lot in work, as we do. And now I'm catching up.
But you're sick.
You know? And
Everybody's
I'm
sick right now. And not
Everybody's
enough people are
sick.
complaining about it.
That's what happens when you travel around and you have little kids on the plane that steal your chips and your book and they spit on it and give it back.
That happened to you?
Yeah. But you know how it is.
That's what you should do when you write your children's book. You should just take some plane rides and test it out on them.
On the kids.
Give it to some kids, see what they think.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I do need to test it out on
you could
children.
like go to an elementary school or
I
have like 12 nieces and nephews. I have your whole entire study group.
Hooray! How was your
Yeah, I
Christmas?
could have each of them read it. It was good. I'm an over shopper. You'll see once you get your present. The problem is one thing is taking a long time. I just start buying other things to fill my time and guilt of it being late. And so then Ludwig got like 20 presents from me. I was fine on Ludwig. I got Ludwig. I actually pulled through. I'm a good gift giver. I always pull through. I got Ludwig I don't remember. I got him a bunch of motorcycle gear. So I got him a jacket, motorcycle pants, gloves, a backpack. I got him a motorcycle GPS. I got him a new hair dryer because he always steals mine.
You hated that he had a motorcycle.
I know, but if he's going to do it, I might as well help him be safe while doing it, right?
That's fair.
Yeah, okay. I got him motorcycle wind guard. I got him running shoes, which we learned. Drama.
That's so stupid. No, there's no
Don't
drama.
be mad at TikTok because you don't agree with them.
Okay, go ahead and explain.
So on TikTok, wait, what was it called? Was it called the shoe rule?
Like the shoe theory or something.
Oh, the shoe theory. I'm just saying, TikTok called it the shoe theory. If you give someone shoes, that means they're going to walk out on you.
That's it, by the way, guys. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
So
and I'm not,
beware.
I have given every boyfriend I've ever dated shoes at some point of some kind.
That is why they left. That the reason that there are fires is because there are firefighters on site.
Dude, you're on to something.
Correlation is causation.
I'm going to call my dad and ask him if my mom ever gave him shoes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Maybe that's why maybe it's why it didn't work out.
Should I call my mom and ask if she ever gave her ex-husband shoes?
Yeah. Okay, I'll call real quick. My dad will love this.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see what he says.
I've had ex-boyfriends that I've given shoes to and ones that I have not given shoes to, and they all are ex-boyfriends. So what does that mean?
What's happening?
Hi, Dad. I'm on a podcast right now, and I needed your input.
All right. No, I can't beat that guy up.
No, good input. You don't have to beat anyone up right now. However, I was curious. Did my mother, before she died, when you were married to her, did she ever give you shoes?
What do you mean?
As a present?
Possibly.
So you don't remember this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did.
Okay. In your current marriage, have you ever been given shoes?
Yes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And you're still married, correct?
Wait, ask him to name a woman.
At the moment.
Okay.
Yes.
Next question. Name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yeah, any woman.
Cassandra?
Okay, that was good. Essentially, Maya and I, you haven't met her, she's my friend. Maya and I learned a theory that if you get gifted shoes, it will always lead to a breakup.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, mm-hmm.
Yes, that's true.
You just said your wife has given you shoes and you haven't broken up.
It's process.
Oh my God.
I'm going to cut you off from the internet. Goodbye, Dad. Love you.
Goodbye.
Oh, never mind. Don't listen to him.
Okay. Well,
we learned nothing.
Wish them the best.
For the record, my dad and his wife are not anywhere near getting a divorce, I don't think.
Okay.
He's a funny guy.
You guys posted if the shoe theory is real. Cutie sent that to me after Christmas, and she was like, "Oh shit," and I was like, "Are you serious?"
I was
that
joking.
Is so stupid.
You know, I was
it's
joking.
A dumb
right?
theory. I did not
Can't
really
tell
think you were
sometimes.
joking. Yeah.
Oh.
I thought you kind of believed it.
I think I get it from my dad.
Oh.
Sometimes you can't tell when we're joking.
Yeah. It was also over text. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I say?
So,
I said, "Oh, fuck," when I sent it.
I think you did. I think you were like, "This is bad for us" or something.
Yeah, I said, "This is so bad for us." Because not only did I give Ludwig one pair, I gave him running shoes, which means he's going to run out, not even slowly walk out.
Yeah, that's
and
bad.
Motorcycle shoes, which means he's going to run out and then motorcycle away.
That's bad. That's really, really, really bad for you.
Yeah.
He's long gone. Turns out, gonna go ahead and air it out on the podcast. Turns out Ludwig is mad at me.
What?
Turns out Lud doesn't
happened?
like that I insinuated to everybody on the internet that he's cheating on Cutie. He didn't like that.
Lame.
Like, so sensitive and weird. Yeah.
We were on the phone for 2 hours today before filming this episode. Why we didn't just film our phone call, I don't know. We could
I don't
make
know.
money
And he
off of
called
it.
us he called it the
Chirpathon.
Chirpathon.
He said,
So
I
we're
gotta
having
get
a
out of here.
chirpathon again.
When's this chirpathon gonna end?
Loser.
Do you think my
Yeah.
dad likes me?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
do. I think
Did
it's
he
just
say I
hard to
love you
tell.
back?
I don't think so. I don't know if my
Have
dad
I ever
would
gifted
either.
him shoes?
Oh no. Guys, don't give anybody shoes. What else happened over Christmas? Do you have any drama? Anything crazy?
Drama. I bought. Oh yes, because everyone's been asking, what did I get Ludwig's? Oh. Audio listeners, she farted.
That was such an audible sneeze. I literally said achoo.
Audio listeners, she's trying to cover it up with a sneeze. Ludwig's mother. I did it. I found the gift. I did. Oh, Jesus. Okay, bless you. You get it.
Okay,
Guys ever have that friend that keeps sneezing for attention until someone says bless you?
Okay, you found a gift for Lud's mom.
I found a gift for Ludwig's mom because it was such a struggle. I got her a necklace with the birthstones of her children on it.
Very clever. Very
Genius.
good mom gift.
Yes.
Very good mom gift.
Yes. And I got his stepdad Ugg slippers, who doesn't love those, and
Great dad
a
gift.
heatable mug.
That's great dad gift part 2.
He loves coffee.
Yeah, you're a great gift giver.
I'm good. And
You're
I
good at
got
that.
his mom. I got her something else. I do multiple gifts. I'm not a single gift gifter. It's actually a problem. But I got his mom had some sunglasses that she liked, and so I bought those. So I got her sunglasses and then
Nice.
that, and then some chocolates, some pretty chocolates.
Cute.
Yeah, it was cute. And Lud got me this lovely necklace.
That's really pretty. I noticed
Yeah.
it earlier and I thought it looked new. What are those?
And
They're like
a
little
matching
stones.
bracelet.
Cute.
What'd you say?
Are those little stones or is it little metal pieces? I can't tell.
They're, this is crazy. They're diamonds.
Oh my god.
I got him shoes.
That's expensive.
I know, it's diamonds, guys. Don't rob me for them. I'll say it.
They're fake.
Since I asked, you can't. No murdering me for these.
It's on the record. She said no.
Yeah. But
Saved.
also, I am the type of girl, he could tell me they're diamonds and I'd be like, okay. I just
Right.
believe it.
Yeah, how do you
I don't
tell?
know what
Who's
they
gonna
look like.
know?
Yeah. I
That's
call
crazy.
everything a
That's so
diamond.
nice.
But yeah,
Wow,
it's
Ludwig.
cute. Yeah.
They're so pretty.
He got me that, and then he got me a Dyson hair straightener.
Like the one that blows your hair while it's wet?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at him
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, he did
He's
good, man.
genius.
I just he's streaming downstairs. I just heard him yell boys. I haven't heard that in years.
Boys.
But
The
yeah,
plan is
that's
simple.
that's that, and I'm still behind on Christmas presents since my identity got stolen.
Yeah, how's the recovery from that?
It's been a difficult journey, but I have a credit card now again, so that's exciting.
It
I can
seems
buy my own food.
It seems that the people were grateful for you sharing your story of scamming.
Yeah,
They're like,
if you
"This
didn't
is
know on the
helpful."
Patreon, they got the whole recording too, so they know exactly.
You know
Exactly
exactly what
what-
to listen for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out the biggest heads up is just like when they say, "Hey, this is Chase Bank. You're on a recorded line." Oh, right.
Oh.
Because like I didn't say that. Because if you're with the bank, you're always on a recorded line.
I've never thought about that.
Well,
I
now
thought
you
it was just if
know.
they were being rude.
Until the guy that I talk to upgrades, and then he starts saying it. I don't remember
Oh.
his name.
Also, apparently, speaking of our comment section, apparently, bourbon doesn't actually come from Bourbon County, Kentucky, and I would like to make an apology. I didn't know.
One of my favorite things that we do on this podcast is just make up, and then our commenters correct us.
And then I get so mad.
At first, I was like, months ago, I was triggered. I was like, oh, shut up. And now I'm like, we've done it again.
Hold on. I did not make that up, though. I really thought
What?
that. Like, I've heard that a lot of times.
I believe you thought it.
I thought that was real information. So
I
what are you
know,
gonna do?
but that's
Arrest
how
me.
misinformation happens.
Yeah, it's true. The internet's a
I do
dangerous
it, too.
place.
Yeah.
Don't get
believe
your
anything we
information
say
off the
ever.
internet. Yeah. You believe anything I say ever?
I believe anything I hear ever.
Oh, that's good, because we both consume a lot of TikTok.
I know.
So that's really good for us. That's
So
good.
I'm never gifting shoes again.
Oh, fair. I don't have. Okay, do you have anything else to talk about Christmas wise? Because I really have nothing. It was just a very chill Christmas.
Christmas time is
Christmas
here.
time.
I don't, besides a tragic incident occurred where I lost approximately
Identity.
9 cinnamon rolls
Oh.
to the garbage can.
Out of how many?
Out of probably 24 is what I had.
Okay.
But I
that's better
gave
than,
some
like,
away.
10. Oh.
I gave some to people because people came over for Christmas. Oh my gosh, Christmas. Christmas, we have Slime and Josh Man over. And we have Peter and Paloma. Peter, Ludwig's stepdad. Paloma, his mother. And Peter was drinking. He was having a good ass time. And Josh Man was encouraging him and kept just pouring him whiskey. And so Josh and Peter are so drunk. And then
That's
freaking
so funny.
Zipper comes over, gives Peter a spliff.
A what?
a marijuana.
What the hell is a spliff? Like a joint?
I think it's marijuana and tobacco mixed together.
Have you seen that cigarettes are coming back?
Yeah.
The people love cigarettes now. Anyway, continue.
The
Don't
drama,
smoke cigarettes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they're coming back.
Don't smoke cigarettes. But you can make jokes about cigarettes because it's funny.
Okay.
But don't smoke them. But that's the yard's fault. It's the yard's fault cigarettes came back.
It is the yard's fault.
They're stupid over there. And
Ludwig
irresponsible. And we would never peddle any sort of thing under that would cause you to be under the influences ever on this podcast.
Never. We're changing our name.
So what?
Just about it until we think of something to replace it.
We're adding the H back in. Damn it. Anyway, so they played cornhole in my living room.
Okay, fair. It's a big living room.
No, not fair. Cornhole's
big
an
living
outside
room.
game.
You can play cornhole. There's big space. You play cornhole. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I would never play cornhole in your beautiful living room. I would never do that.
Am I
Because what if I
becoming
hit
an
something on a
annoying
shelf
white
and knocked it
woman
over?
to be obsessed? Yeah.
No, you've always been
They didn't-
that way.
They didn't knock anything. What?
you're not becoming that. You're just a homely gal. You don't want anything ruined in your house.
Homely means
fine.
ugly, Maya.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it does.
Homely?
Yeah, my grandpa used to call my cousin homely.
That's mean. Oh my god, it does mean that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you ugly. You're just a homemaking gal. I thought it meant you like being at home.
Oh my god, have you ever said that to somebody else?
I don't think so, but I don't know, because...
You're like saying it to your boyfriend's mom, be like, oh, you're so homely, I look up to you.
No, I don't think it's not a word I use often,
Okay,
if
good.
at all.
Yeah, but it turned out fine. They didn't break anything. And we had a lovely Christmas. Everyone had some cinnamon rolls, but then somebody threw them away.
Sad.
I know. And I've been thinking about making a tray of cinnamon rolls ever since.
Well, you could do it again, but that's a lot of work.
It's just like a lot. Like I could half the recipe, I guess.
It's a lot of work. I would never, personally, but
It's really easy, actually.
I don't believe you. Don't you have to like rise dough and stuff?
Yeah, but it's like 4 ingredients.
I don't want to rise
Milk,
dough.
butter, yeast, water,
If
flour.
it's any
It's
if
5.
any recipe I
Sugar,
have to
6.
wait more than 30 minutes for a element of it, it's too hard.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I accept that.
So I'm out.
I'm done talking about Christmas. What did you want to talk about?
Have you seen the movie Passengers?
No.
Okay, I'm going to explain the plot to you. I'm going to spoil it. It's been out for a long time. You guys are going to have to get over it, okay?
Wait,
It's
isn't
with
this
Chris-
on like Netflix now or something?
No, it's on I rented it on Amazon Prime Video
Okay.
cuz it wasn't on
Wait.
Netflix.
Did I see this? It has Brad Pitt in it.
No. Chris Pratt,
Oh.
but they're like the same person. So
Oh.
I can't tell them apart personally. But I also
Okay.
can't tell Leonardo DiCaprio from Orlando Bloom. No,
Orlando
From,
Bloom is very unique and beautiful. Don't you dare ever say that ever again.
no, he looks different. It's Leonardo
Thank you.
DiCaprio and Matt Damon. I can't tell them apart.
No, Matt Damon looks like who's the guy in the Funky Bunch,
The what? I don't know what that is.
or like that other Mark Wahlberg and Matt
Oh.
Damon. They're the same person for the love
That,
of God.
yeah, that guy.
They are. They just
they
are the same person.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
One of them's
I
in
think
the
it's
Funky
actually-
Bunch. I don't know which one.
A conspiracy. Before we talk about Passengers, we should talk about The Grinch because we both watched The Grinch for Christmas, and I bet a bunch of you watched The Grinch for Christmas because everybody does.
And it holds up. I'll say it.
Oh, it's a good movie with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Jim Carrey when I was watching that movie, and I was like, man, I wonder how many days of filming because the prosthetics are crazy on that Grinch costume.
Yeah.
And it took like 8 hours every day to get into the Grinch costume. And
Dude.
Jim Carrey almost quit because he hated it so bad. And the only reason he didn't quit is because they brought in a CIA like operative trainer guy who specializes in teaching techniques to withstand torture for like soldiers that get deployed.
Huh?
They like learn dissociating
getting this
techniques.
Where'd you get this
Online.
information?
I read about it
Okay.
on the internet.
Okay.
They get training for when they go out in case they're captured so that they can dissociate to deal with torture. And they
Oh my
had
God,
them come
I would be
train
good
Jim
at getting
Carrey.
tortured.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Don't you think?
You would be good at it?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Oh my God. Cool.
Yeah. So they came in and they trained Jim Carrey apparently on dissociating techniques because he could not stand getting into the Grinch prosthetics every day. He kicked a hole in the wall the first day they did it because he was losing his mind. I'm sure he has like severe, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm sure he has like severe ADHD. The dude's kind of, you know.
Yeah. Cuckoo Cabana.
So yeah, he just like can't handle sitting in a chair for that long. But that's
I
why
couldn't.
he was able to do the Grinch. Fun fact.
Wow. What would you do for, like, I'll be honest, this sounds diva of me, but. Oh my God.
I would
Grinch
imagine you could
is
fall asleep while getting a lot of the prosthetics.
burrowing under a pillow. Yeah, I guess if you like were to wake up at like 5 a.m. For prosthetics, I could probably fall back asleep from 5 to 9. Well, they do some of it.
I think so too. Yeah. I could fall
I
asleep.
mean, it's got to be so, but it probably takes at least 2 hours to take it off too.
Yeah. He hated it.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Because even
Also, fun
sometimes
fact
when I
about-
go to a shoot, like when makeup artists are taking way long, I'm like, holy shit, am I that bad?
That's funny. I don't mind it. I've never minded sitting in a chair. But another fun fact about Jim Carrey is he wrote a children's book. Did you know that?
No, I
Just
didn't.
like I'm writing a children's book. I don't know when. Like within the I don't know, maybe within the past 5 years. I'm not sure. But
read
he
it?
wrote it about. It's an existential story about a wave in the ocean, and the wave has a name. But then eventually he realizes that he's just a small wave in a part of a really big ocean, so nothing he does matters.
That's just Horton Hears a Who, baby.
I guess. Also, the Grinch people live on a
It's
snowflake.
literally the Grinch, yeah.
They also
You're just
don't
a
matter.
speck on a snowflake floating through the sky in a mass universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Passengers.
Uh-huh.
Passengers is a movie. It has Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence.
This is going to be good because people love our movie takes.
Oh, do they hate them?
They hate mine.
Okay, well they'll probably hate. I want to know what you think about this scenario. Okay, so
Okay.
there's a spaceship, right? They're going to another
Got it.
planet. It's called
Got it.
Homestead, right? They're going to
Okay.
another. There's like 5,000 people on the spaceship, and
I'm
they all
inserting myself
decide.
into this.
They all decide to leave Earth to go to Homestead, a new planet.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
it takes like 100-something years to get to that new planet because space. Right? So
Right.
they go into hibernation pods while they're in the
Oh.
spaceship, and they're
Oh, I
supposed to
hate
wake
that.
up. Yeah, they're supposed to wake up 4 months before they get there. And like
Okay.
there's all this tech that like wakes them up 4 months before.
Okay.
So there's some ship malfunction, and Chris Pratt gets woken up 90 years early on
Oh,
accident. So there's like his hibernation pod messes up, whatever. So he wakes up 90 years early. He like goes out on the ship, no one else is awake. He's like, what's going on? And then he goes and starts talking to the robots and whatever, and he's like, when are we gonna get there? And they're like 90 years. And he was like, oh my gosh, because that means you die on the ship
Yeah.
before you get to the planet, and you're on the
Yeah.
ship alone for 90 years
Yeah.
because you can't go back home, you can't go back to sleep. So like
Yeah.
not good, right?
Not good.
Not good. So he spends a year on the ship alone, going crazy. There's a bunch of amenities because it's like rich people. So there's like
Yeah.
a basketball court and like a bar and restaurants and whatever. So he like uses all the amenities by himself for a year. And then he gets really lonely, naturally. And he starts looking at, everyone has like video logs of why they decided to get on the ship. So he like reviews their video logs, and there's this girl, Jennifer Lawrence, and her name's Aurora in the movie. And he watches Aurora's video logs
What
and
a
is like,
dumb name for this movie.
yeah, but it's like, it makes sense. So
Okay.
he watches her video logs and he's like, oh, she's amazing. She's
Oh
beautiful.
my god, maybe
whatever.
it makes sense because it's like Sleeping Beauty, because Sleeping Beauty's name is Aurora.
That's why it makes sense. Yeah, that's
Oh.
why it makes sense, because she's in the hibernation pod. So then he starts like eating meals next to her hibernation pod, like while she's like
Okay.
sleeping in there. So he's like
Cool.
sitting there watching her logs, like her video logs, sitting there eating a meal while she's in her hibernation pod. And then he's like, I should wake her up. He's like, I should wake her up so I have company and she can spend the rest of her life on the ship with just me, because I'm
That's
in love with her.
nice of him.
So he like thinks about it for a while, and then he does it. He wakes her up from hibernation 90 years early. And then he tells her it's like an issue with her hibernation pod, whatever. Like they both got woken up early. It's fate. Now they're just on the ship together for the rest of their lives. They fall in love. They like go on a bunch of dates. They're in love. They do it, whatever. And then a robot tells her that he woke her up. And then she freaks out, obviously, because she's like,
Yeah.
you stole my life. Like, you made that choice for me. And then she almost kills him, and she doesn't. And then eventually she has the choice to go back into hibernation, but only one person. So he like gives her the choice to go back to sleep and then
Okay.
wake up when she gets to the new planet, or stay there with him for the rest of their lives. And she chooses to stay with him. And then they both die on the ship together before they get to Homestead. So, I want to know,
I know what you're gonna ask me. I don't want to answer that.
what would you do?
My dumbass gets back together with people that have cheated on me. I would be like,
No.
okay. I'd be
Okay,
like,
yeah.
okay,
For-
okay.
One, yes, I want to know what you do if you were her, but also I want to know
Yeah.
what you would do if you were him. Like, if you got woken up in that situation, would you wake someone else up? Or
I'll wake the whole gang up. I'd be like, time to go, guys. I'd be like, let's have a barbecue. No, I don't think I'd wake anyone up. I think I'd kill myself.
See, that's what he thought about it, but then he didn't. I think I would
Yeah.
probably just kill myself. I would either kill myself, or I would wake up like a crew member or something and hope that they could figure out how to put us both back under.
Are the robots helpful at all?
Not with like the pods or anything. They
I
just, like,
assume the
serve you
guy that
drinks and stuff.
invented the pods would be on the ship.
I don't know.
You gotta wake that
Oh,
guy
you know
up.
what? He couldn't access the crew members, actually. He couldn't like get past they need like an access card or something to get to the crew members, so he couldn't do
Oh.
that. So you either have to wake some rando
He's
up.
got
some
90 years
normie.
to figure out how to spoof that. He can figure it out.
I don't know if you can spoof a spaceship.
Can you
You
like
can't like jerry rig it or like put a crowbar in the door. Like
put a
it's
fork in the outlet? Yeah, there's got to be something.
I don't know.
I think it depends on how homey the robots were. I could live my life with some robots.
What they look, he originally thought that it was a real person because the androids have like human faces.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they can like talk to you. So you might be right.
Yeah.
I might be able to
Do
do
you have
that.
sex with a robot?
He didn't. The one that's like looks like a person doesn't have a lower body.
Oh. Pretty lonely, I guess.
So if you were Aurora, then you would stay with him. Would you be like, oh, that's so sweet that he liked me that much that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with
I'd be
just
like,
me?
so you think I'm pretty? So
I was pissed for her
Yeah.
when that happened.
Yeah,
I was
I'd
like,
be
that's
mad.
messed up.
yeah.
Especially if you made this whole decision to go to another planet. That's a big deal. You left everything behind.
I feel
And then
like you
someone's
would
just
go
like-
back to hibernation.
Oh, if I was her and with him and had
Yeah.
the choice, absolutely. Yeah.
Wouldn't you kind of feel bad though for him?
No, I would be like, go kill yourself. I'm gonna go back to sleep. What do you mean?
I'd feel bad. He's gonna be all alone now. It wasn't his fault that he woke up.
Yeah, but it's his fault that he woke you up. That was not your problem. That was his problem. He just
True.
made it your problem.
And they just grew old together and died.
Yeah. On the ship.
Wow.
Yep.
That's really depressing.
Yep. What would you
There's
guys
no
do? I would
way
like to
in
know.
like, okay, like they have like freaking, they're in their 20s or whatever. They've got like 70 years in them. I feel like they'd wake up more people.
Maybe. I mean, they the movie didn't
Not
say
in
if
the
they did or
movie.
didn't, but it didn't seem
Yeah.
like they did. It's a pretty messed up thing to wake someone up. That is
That is really
they
messed
have
up.
to spend the rest of their lives, their human lives, like on a ship. And their choices are either kill themselves or just chill on the ship.
The people that wake up are going to be so confused. They like wake up on the ship and they just see two dead people and they're like, oh, shoot.
They made the ship into like, they like planted a bunch of plants somehow and like made it look like Earth on the inside.
Oh. Well,
So
it's
it looked kinda
romantic.
cool.
As long
But
as
yeah,
they're
when
happy.
they all woke up, they came out and they were like, what the hell happened in here?
See, I would be like I would be so scared in the first place to be like hibernated that I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, I'd be so scared to be hibernated again.
Oh, you wouldn't want to go back under it because you'd be scared.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I guess, yeah, I didn't think about that. I wouldn't
It's
even
kind of
think about
scary
that.
to be hibernated.
Yeah? Yeah, I guess.
Oh, well.
Anyway, that was all. It was an interesting movie. I had a good time.
Well,
But
I've
I
got
spoiled the whole thing.
What is this? I got lots of topics. Do you have other topics?
I have one other one.
I got sick, and so all I did was spend my whole life on TikTok. I don't even
Yeah.
want to look at my screen time. I'm not kidding you. It would probably make me feel disgusted.
TikTok gets
Um,
really nauseating.
Yeah. But I
After a
saw
while.
this. I just have a bunch of like TikToks and Twitter statuses saved in my phone. But I saw this one that it was a TikTok. I didn't save any of the TikToks because like I'll just tell her about it. Where it's in somewhere in the world, different place, not America. They are dyeing people's eyes.
Like the whites of their eyes?
No.
Their irises?
Mm-hmm.
To be different colors?
Uh-huh.
That can't be good for your eyes.
I know, and it looks really good. Like people getting it done, like their before and afters are like insane.
Do they have to
Um,
get injections inside their eyeballs?
it's like it almost looks like yeah, it like they like would show the surgery and it would almost look like little pigment injections around the eye. Yeah, it looked gnarly.
Okay.
But their eyes looked crazy. Like their eyes looked so cool, but I couldn't tell if it was real or not. But that was a short topic. It was more just like that was gross.
That I can't do that. I don't like that. I know people tattoo the whites of their eyes like black.
Yeah, I've seen that. However, you are an animal expert, so I wanted to share this with you.
Okay.
Do you know what a rat looks like when he bathes?
Yeah. I've seen
Can
like
you
the
show
meme
me?
of the rat bathing. Can I
Yeah,
show
where
you?
he like, yeah, they like rub, they like go like this, and they like,
Sure.
yeah, like
Are
that's
you-
a rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very thorough.
Okay.
Correct? You know what I'm talking about when I say that.
Yeah, they're.
I don't want to talk
rats
about
are
a
very
rat
clean.
bathing and you not know what I'm talking about.
I don't understand. Like, yes, rats groom themselves frequently. They're very clean.
Yeah, and they're good at it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this was posted on relationship advice on Reddit.
Okay. It's super.
He
random.
said, my, being a 21-year-old male, girlfriend, 19 female, refuses to act like a rat in the shower for me. For background, my girlfriend and I have been dating for a year now, and I love when she does random quirky things. I have always found them funny and delightful. One time, I managed to convince my girlfriend to act like a rat when we were showering together. She agreed, and I laughed myself silly and clapped while watching her. However, since then, I have repeatedly requested her to act like a rat again, but she always refuses, saying it makes her embarrassed even though it is just me and her, and she has never been afraid to do embarrassing things in front of me before. How can I convince her to do the funny little harmless thing for me again?
He's trolling.
TLDR, my girlfriend refuses to entertain me in the shower.
He's trolling. There's no that's bizarre behavior.
I can't shower with my significant other.
I can, but it's not productive. My problem with showering not alone is that you're cold. Is all really. There's one stream of water. It's just not ideal.
I think it's stupid.
Oh.
You can't
Okay.
actually get clean.
Yeah, it's hard to get clean.
Yeah.
Fair. And
And
I
also
hate
it's
being
not
out
like-
of the stream of water.
Yeah, it's not cute.
No, it's not. It's not like hot and steamy like the movies. It's usually pretty awkward.
Dude. Do you want to hear like one of those things that haunts me?
Yeah.
Always. One time I was with an ex-boyfriend and we were in Vegas and I randomly got comped. I have no clue why. I think it was a mistake. Like this massive suite. Like,
Okay.
and this one I was a broke ass bitch. So I don't know. Like I did not have the money for this. That's why I think it was random or a mistake. Like they're like, oh, your room is this one and it's not the room I booked, but it was like massive. Like the ones you see on TV. And I was like, okay. It was at Mandalay Bay, but they had a
Yeah.
separate like area that was like Mandalay Suites or something. And so we go and it's just like this huge room with like couches and coffee tables and a big bed and then this bathroom that's like the size of this room that like is bigger than the room that I'm in right now. And in the bathroom is this glass cylinder essentially, and that's the shower.
Okay.
It's just big glass circle, you know. And
so you can strip
there's
in there.
yeah, maybe. There's not really
Okay.
a door into the bathroom. It's just kind of like a ledge. So you could like lean your head over and look inside at the person showering if you wanted. Like when you're
Cool.
sitting on the bed.
Okay.
And I'm shy. I don't
Shy
want to be
showerer.
seen showered.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Okay.
like sexy. However, I didn't make this known to the world. I was just like, I'm going to shower. You stay over here is what I tell him. Because I also like, we were in Vegas. I was like, I got to shave. Like, I'm going to wear a cute dress tonight. Like,
Mhm.
yeah. So I go in the shower and I'm like, I shave my legs. I shave my hoo-ha, which shaving your hoo-ha is not an attractive position.
Yeah. Very
You have to
challenging.
like look down. You got to like get in
Lot
weird
of-
positions. You got to like
Yeah.
lift
lot
stuff
of, like,
up and move stuff over.
turtling. Yeah.
Yeah, like a turtle, like literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, not cool. And so, you know, whatever. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because I'm in this cylinder in this freaking bathroom. And I get out and I like dry off or whatever. And I walk out of the bathroom in like my robe or whatever. And he's still in the same position. So I think I'm in the clear. And then we're like getting ready to leave and we're walking out. And I was like, that shower is crazy. Like, I'm so not comfortable with that being in the middle of the room. And he was like, oh, shoot, that I should tell you I peeked when you were showering. And I was like, no, you didn't. He was like, yeah, I did. And I was like, did you see anything? And he was like, well, yeah. And I was like, so then I'm like, it's too late now. So I like made jokes out of it. I was like, oh, was it hot? You don't want to tell me because you have a boner? Like, I'm just like joking. Like, you got a boner thinking about it. He was like, no, you were shaving. And I was like, oh.
Oh my God. That sucks.
I know.
That sucks.
I think about it all the time.
Sorry.
I'm like, oh.
That's rough.
Yeah.
I was at an Airbnb recently, and the bathroom was like, it was a big bathroom, but there was a separate little bathroom inside the bathroom for the toilet, and there was a door, but the whole door was glass. Isn't that weird?
That is so weird.
And also there was no like sound, like it was just a gap under the door, so it didn't like help with the sound at all, and the door was just a glass door.
So you can see someone pooping?
Yeah, there was no door to the bedroom into the bathroom. There was only a door into the toilet part, but it was a glass door.
I hate that.
I didn't like that at all.
Did you pee at all? She's holding it in.
I mean, I had to pee. I gotta pee. I was just like, go over there. I have to pee.
I've told Maya doesn't have septic at her house, so she pees outside. Or she goes down to the animals' bathrooms.
No, okay. There's a staff bathroom. Thank you.
That's what I meant.
At the animal sanctuary.
I kept wanting. No, what's it called? It's called something.
The nutrition house.
Yeah, the nut house. That's what it was, but I couldn't think of the words, so I just said the animal's bath.
Yeah, I do pee outside.
I've told her if I were her, I would pee in the sink.
Yeah, I've never done it. No, I don't think you're crazy at all. People have told me that too. I've just never done it.
I would so pee in the sink.
It would be really hard to squat over it, I think. You'd have to like climb up there.
I would just plop on down in it. Run the water, rinse yourself off.
Ew, no, I don't want to do that.
That's what I would do.
I have yet to pee in the sink.
I should get you a sheet.
What were we talking about? Oh, the stupid rat thing. This dude is trolling, and he doesn't actually. That's a bizarre thing to like go to take to Reddit for. That's weird as hell.
Yeah, that's a good point. I thought it was funny though.
It is funny.
It's funny in a made-up world. I saw a post that it was like viral. It was this viral post, and it happened to me in real life. Like, this happened years ago to me. So I don't know if this is an old post. I don't know if it's chicken or the egg. I don't know if I saw this post years ago and I copied it, or if it's just like crazy world that these two things happened in the same universe, which nothing is unique. So get over that. But it reminded me of this story. And I was like, oh, I've never told Maya this. So I wrote it down. I lived with my stepbrother. My stepbrother's gay. And one time, we would always walk. This makes me sound so trashy, but I guess, listen, I was broke. Me and my stepbrother, we got our first apartment together, and we would walk to the Walmart all the time as like a source of. We're like two 18-year-olds. We were the same age, and we would walk to the Walmart, and for like 3 nights in a row, we'd walk out of our apartment. We would see this guy next door playing the guitar, just sitting outside of his apartment, just like diddling along, you know? And I was like, he's kind of cute. And we'll call him Steven. He's going to hate that I just called him Steven. Steven was like, yeah, he's totally gay. And I was like, he is not gay. And I was like, you know. And so every single time we'd leave to go to the Walmart, we'd like check him out a little more. We'd like make sure to walk down the hall past where he was sitting. And he was clearly like going through something, because like, who sits outside of their apartment door playing on the guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay. Like, so we like every day when we'd go to Walmart, we'd like come up with some story about what this guy is, who he is, like just like whatever, you know, like, oh, he's going through a breakup and da 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 blah blah blah, like, oh, he was playing freaking, you know, Fast Car last night, that means he wants to run away to Hollywood, and all the, like, we just come up with all these stories about this guy. And then finally, we're both single, we're both ready to mingle. I was like,
it's gonna be one of you.
Steven is like so confident he's gay, and I'm like, he is not gay. And so we do this thing where I say, hey, I think you're really cute. Would love to have a private show sometime. Here's my number. Good line. And then underneath that, but in case you're gay, here's my stepbrother's number. And then we put my stepbrother's number.
Okay.
And we left him the note. And
did you hand it to him?
No, we put it on the door.
Okay.
Yeah. Like we were feeling ballsy one night, put it on the door, whatever. We think we're hilarious. We like, text my mom this, my mom's hooting and hollering. We're like, we're one of us has a new boyfriend for sure. Like, don't worry about it, And then, like the next time we're going to Walmart, he's not there. Then the next day he's not there. And we're like, oh my God, he hates us. Like we've ruined his life.
And he didn't text either of you?
No, neither of us hear from him. We're like, okay, either we're ugly or he hates us or
he's in a relationship.
So third night we go to Walmart. He walks out at the same time with the girl that works the front desk at our apartment building.
Oh no.
And we're like,
well, that's fine because he didn't know it was you, right?
I think we put our apartment number on it. Like I'm pretty confident that we did.
Okay.
And so we're like, I wonder how long they've been together. Anyway, Steven does some research. He talks to the people down at the duck pond, and gets all this research. They'd been together for 2 years. Okay. And so we look like these assholes that like move in, think he's cute, start hitting on him. And then she is like, apparently they lived together. We didn't know that she lived next to us. And all of a sudden we start getting all of these noise complaints at our apartment. Never before. We're the quietest ducks in the whole wide world. And we're like, oh, okay. But all of this reminded me of, because I saw this thing go viral where it was like literally like, hey, my friend thinks you're cute, or my friend thinks you're cute. Here's your number. Unless you're gay, here's mine. And I saw this post go viral on the internet. And I don't know if that's an old post that we copied or if it's just crazy that like it reminded me of this story. I wasn't sure.
I have not
Isn't
seen
that funny?
But that's crazy. I don't think it's crazy you guys didn't know that she was in there. I feel like if they actually did those noise complaints, they were trying to get you out. That's whack. That's messed up.
Got us out. Like it wasn't even like little.
If I was in that situation as a girlfriend, I would write, or he would write. I don't know. There would be a note passed back that would just say like, "This is so nice, thank you, but like, I'm in a relationship," or like, "But I have a girlfriend." But like we could drink sometime, I don't know, something nice.
Yeah.
But I definitely wouldn't be like those home wreckers. Like
I stan a petty queen.
That's a little crazy. I don't know.
She did a good job. She got rid of us.
I don't know if it was on TikTok or Twitter, but there was a thing going around that was like, "What's the most petty thing you've ever done?" I think it was on.
I saw that.
Where is it? TikTok, Twitter? I don't know.
Twitter.
The most petty thing I've ever done.
I've done so much petty shit.
I'm not much of like a revenge gal.
Is pettiness revenge?
No, not necessarily. Because when I think of like the things that I saw on Twitter then were like, I called this number and bought out the whole store of his favorite candy so he could never get it again, or whatever.
Yeah.
Which feels like a revenge thing. I'm genuinely trying to think of like petty things that I've done. Can you think of petty things that I've done? You would know.
I don't think you're very petty.
The first one that I thought of for you was but it's not petty, was when you keyed that guy's car. But that's different. Because that's not being petty. That's just fair.
Yeah, but I've been petty. I've done some petty shit. Like, okay, here's an example. Well, this is why you shouldn't be petty. Because karma's a bitch. Karma's just a bitch. And when you are unwarrantedly petty, it bites you in the ass. And so one time I was petty because I was trying, I think I've described this before. I was trying to see if my ex was cheating on me many exes ago. And I went and bought a land phone or whatever, like a burner phone, from Walmart. I love Walmart. Okay. I went to Walmart, bought a minute minute phone, got, you know, freaking 80 minutes on it. It was like $60 or something. And downloaded like a messaging app that I would always see him on, and then like messaged him pretending to be another girl, and then found out he was cheating.
That's not petty.
Is it?
I don't think so. Petty's like
Oh my god, I have a funny one actually in the same. This is so funny.
Like, okay.
I don't even know if I want to say this one. I'll say this one, whatever. This is funny. It's tragic, but it's funny. So this is same boyfriend. I remember before I got the burner phone, when I was trying to prove that he was cheating, because I just knew he was cheating on me. And the burner phone proved it because it was a burner phone. But before that, I used like my like iPod, like when the iPods had internet, or iPods had apps.
Like iPod Touch.
Yeah, iPod Touch.
Yeah.
I used my iPod Touch and I downloaded like, is it like Kek? K-E-K? That was like a messaging app?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was before. Okay, I'm getting my two stories mixed up. So the second one, the burner phone, I texted him from it because it was a phone number. So it was way easy. That's what it was. I texted him from him and I was like, hey, last night was amazing. And then he replied like instantly knowing who I was, even though.
What?
You know.
Did you know that he was like gone the night before?
He was, yes. He was at the bars with his friends. And so I texted him as a girl.
Damn.
Or something like that. It was something really loose like that. That's how I caught him on the burner phone. But before I had the burner phone, he was smart because I think he like knew it was me. Because I just needed proof. Like I needed proof.
Yeah.
I just knew he was cheating on me, but I didn't have the bone. I didn't have the spine to just walk away. Like if you girl, if you think he's cheating on you, just leave, bitch. It doesn't matter if he is or not.
Sure
like just
first.
Really?
Well, because some people have like insecurity problems. It's not their boyfriend. You know, they just like think that, but they're not necessarily cheating.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, good point.
I don't know.
I was just thinking like okay, like Ludwig, we could make jokes about him. He would never cheat on me. I don't actually think he would ever cheat on me. Right. If I did, I just wouldn't be with him. And
that's fair.
You're with
if
someone
you think
that
your boyfriend would, and it's not just like you think anybody would, then like, yeah, maybe it's your boyfriend. Maybe that's a problem.
We don't know. Don't listen to us.
I have one. Okay, continue.
So I downloaded Kek on the iPod and I pretended to be some fake girl and I was messaging him on that and I like was trying to get him to send me nudes to prove it. This was the phone number was way easier, for the record, than trying to get a guy to send you nudes over a messaging app. And also he convinced me later that's not cheating. For the record, nudes aren't cheating. That's what he told me, and I believed him because I was sad.
Oh, okay. For the record, him responding to the text where he was like, "Yeah, it was so like good." Him responding to a flirty text is enough.
I know, but the text was after.
Put that out there. Okay. Well, him responding to some random girl on this messaging app and like flirting with you there is enough. Yeah, that's enough too.
You are correct.
Okay.
You listen. Good. I've learned a lot. I've gained a lot of value, I think. We're fine. I have great stories. So I was trying to get him. I was trying to get him to like send nudes to like prove it, and he was like, "You first," and I was like, "No, you first." And he was like, "You first." So then of course I like Google like vagina or something, and I like send him a picture of a girl's coochie, and he was like, "That's from Google," and I'm like, "No, it's not." And then he like replies with a screenshot, and it's like, it's from Google.
You picked one of like the first ones on Google.
Shut up! I'm not smart. I'm not good at being petty. I just used to be petty. Like I know. Okay.
Okay.
And so then I remember, this is where it gets embarrassing. I remember distinctly for the first time in like my life ever, I like tried to take a nude of my own coochie in a weird angle so it didn't look like mine in any sort of way.
Why did it have to be your whole vagina?
I don't know, because I don't know what nudes are.
Okay.
I was a Mormon girl for the first time, like not dating a Mormon guy and trying to prove that he was cheating on me. I don't know what I was doing. I was stupid.
Okay.
And so I sent him a picture and he goes, "That's the ugliest coochie I've ever seen in my life."
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
This was your boyfriend? You never
Granted, it
told
was
me
like
that.
a really fucked up picture, like it really was. But he told me when we broke up that he knew it was me, and that's why he said that. Yeah. So it like all works out in the end. Like he was just bullying me to bully me, but at the time I was
Because
like, oh
you
my
thought
god, I
what
have the
you were
ugliest
doing was
coochie in the
fucked up.
world.
That's awful. How long
Yeah.
before you guys broke up?
Dude, that relationship is I don't remember. I have a really hard time. I've talked about this before. With that relationship specifically, I have a really hard time actually nailing down
Like when
the
it ended, was it an on
timeline.
and
In
off
my
thing?
brain, I'm like, we were together for like 2 years. But I think in reality, we were only together for like 6 to 8 months.
That's a huge discrepancy.
I know, but I haven't been able to like actually sit down and figure it out.
Weird. I mean, not that it's not important. I just
I know. It's just it's a weird thing that I've actually like dealt with before. I've been like, how long did I date that guy? I don't know. But I don't know. If I stayed. It was definitely a chunk of months in between before I figured out. He like knew it was me because of like the underwear in the picture or something weird like that, and he like said it.
That's
I don't remember.
Crazy.
Yeah, and he like brought it up. He'd always he'd always keep little things in his pocket to bring up as like weapons and arguments, and like
Yeah.
that was one of them. So like when we were breaking up, he was like, "Oh, by the way, I knew that was you on Keck or whatever," and
hate
I was
that.
like,
That's the worst.
I was like, "No, you didn't." I was like, "What are you talking?" Of course, I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "I know it was you because of da 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 da," and I'm like, "No," and he was like, "Well, that's why I said it was so an ugly coochie because I wanted you to feel like shit," and I was like, well, it wasn't me. And then deep down I was like, oh my god, he's so smart.
He's so smart and cool.
No,
I like him.
He's a detective. Wait, I miss him.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
This is the same boyfriend that I told you about today with the bird. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can I tell them?
You can tell the Patreon episode because we're going to that now, and then you can tell the Patreon episode. You can also tell the Patreon episode about your most petty moment because I'm ready
A
to
few
hear
things.
instead of
For the Patreon
What?
episode 1, I'm going to tell the story of the bird with this boyfriend. A story that Cutie told me on our phone call earlier today that Lud gave us a safe word for to stop talking. Lud was like, both of you, enough.
because we were laughing. We were laughing. It's funny. It's a
so
funny story.
Yeah, but it's so bad. I'm going to tell my pettiest thing that I've done. And then I also want to tell you one of the most appalling things I've seen an influencer do. We didn't get to on here, but I'm going to tell you on the Patreon. We're going to go do that.
Drama.
It actually is
going on the
drama, and I'm
Patreon.
kind of glad we're doing it on the Patreon because I am stressed about talking about it.
Oh my god, I'll spill some tea vaguely on the Patreon then. I'll
Great.
do one of those. I know a streamer that this happened to.
Okay.
I do those all the time,
Okay, great.
but this one's juicy.
Okay.
All right, see you on the
later.
Patreon, guys. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Hooray!
The guy I was with, we'll call him Nathan. Me and Nathan, we get in like a fight for a week, and I find out that Kelly slept with Nathan, and I'm like, of course she did. This bitch, right? Like I'm like so mad, and then like I go somewhere, I don't remember, and I come back and I find out that she's gotten pregnant, and it might be Nathan's.
How did you forget that?
My life's a movie.
Okay. Holy God. Okay.